and also approaching the all-time Notre Dame steals record. Let's take a look at how it all went down. Between the Irish and Miami, Hannah Hidalgo just 8 away from that 2000. The steal and then the layup, Coach.
She was on today, but Miami came out and really took the lead early.
They did take the lead early, but then Hannah just kept taking the ball back, Kelly.
And that's how Notre Dame got back into it. They started turning their defense into offense.
Second quarter, Hannah Hidalgo at the line, sitting at 1,999 points, and that gets her 2,000, fastest player to reach 2,000 in ACC history. But Miami, Coach, as you mentioned, was right back in it, thanks to Kimpson.
Kimpson had 16 at the half. Her and Kyle were really tough to guard.
We take it to the third quarter, under 40 seconds left. Hannah Hidalgo, another one.
I can't believe she got credit for a steal there. I think I got past that one.
Gonna throw an errant pass. Don't throw it to Hannah Hidalgo.
Oh, meanwhile, how about Anae Adams going through for the contested layup? Miami had a 2-point lead going into the fourth. Fourth quarter we go. Notre Dame trailing by 2. Hannah Hidalgo, the defense, coming up big again, forces the steal, drives down. She had 27 points, was 8 of 19 from the field. And the Irish able to hang on, come back and win it. Notre Dame wins it 74-66. Joining us now,
And now,
the
let's have Hannah Hidalgo join another banana from yesterday's night's game.
And
on her win, and she's my favorite all-time #1 player of all time. Because she's from New Jersey, I'm from Philadelphia. Let's listen to what she has to say about her win from yesterday's night's game. Let's listen to what she has to say, since she had 2,000 career high points.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly a blessing. Honestly, I give all glory to my Savior, Jesus Christ, because there's so many greats that have come to the program, you know, with Enrique, with Skylar, who's one of the best defenders that I know. So just to have my names, you know, even Coach Ivy, you know, she was in there, just broke her record too. So just to be in those is truly a blessing.
You got to throw that in there when you break your coach's record. I love that.
I know, you had to. I had to.
You guys really turned it on in the second half. You had 6 steals alone in the second half. What was said at halftime? Because I feel like a switch flipped for you guys in that second portion of the game.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was we have to have better starts. We came out really slow and really stagnant in the first half. And we really just talked about coming in the second half and making them call the first time out and really putting our foot on the gas from the beginning.
You closed things out on a 26 run, so I think it's fair to say that you were able to do that. Hannah, what did you guys learn from those last couple of games and wanting to get back on the right side of things?
Yeah, honestly, we're trying to figure it out. You know, we have a lot of learning to do, and we're really trying to put the pieces together. But I think the biggest thing is we have to play with heart. You know, we have to come out and be confident. You know, we've all been playing basketball for the longest time, and I think the biggest thing for us is just to find cohesion with each other and then to be confident.
Hannah, for you with those 6 steals in the second half and just 10 steals in general, walk us through your mindset, especially to be able to do that when you guys are playing a lot of zone as well. How are you able to be so effective on the defensive end?
Yeah, I try to make the ball handlers as uncomfortable as possible. And even when we were in man, I tried to make sure that I run around a lot. I try to make sure I'm extremely active for my teammates and just keep moving and making sure the ball handler never knows when I'm coming or where I'm coming from. And I guess that's just my mindset, to just make the ball handler as uncomfortable as possible. So that's what I try and do.
Hannah, for that too, you have to have a certain level of endurance. Is there something you do off-season or preseason to get yourself in this type of shape where you can, as you said, run around for 40 minutes?
Nothing, honestly, nothing special. I think the same things that everybody else does, just doing sprints, you know, regular things like that. But I don't do anything that no secret. I don't have any secrets.
She said the same thing, just regular things as everybody else,
yeah,
except for nothing about what you do is regular.
I also did conditioning in college, but I wasn't you, okay?
Hannah, we appreciate the time, and it's so fun to get to watch you play. Congratulations on the success thus far, and can't wait to see what you guys are able to do with this latter part of the season.
Thank you so much.
That's my favorite #1 player, Hannah Hidalgo, and she had 2,000 career high points.
Coach was doing her other stuff, and now she's back with us.
She is something else.
Look at this. She didn't just
That's why she's an all-time career #1 player.
25 and those 10 steals, her 4th career game with 25 and 10, the most by any player since 2000. And get this, In the last 5 seasons, every other player has combined for just 4 such games. She has 4 of them all on her own. It is so crazy and impressive. And Coach, I want to turn it over to you because she passed Skylar Diggins today with that steal record. You've coached a lot of great players. Kelly was saying earlier, sometimes we take Hannah Hidalgo for granted and what she's able to do. The fastest in the ACC to 2,000 in those steal records. Can you put into context how impressive it is of a job that Hannah Hidalgo has done in her 3 years?
It's